Well, county commissioners heard a passionate debate from those on both sides of a proposed wind farm project in Canadian County. Hi, I'm Ben Felder, news director of the Piedmont Citizen, and on Monday, December 17th, the Canadian County Commissioners held a meeting with a standing room only crowd of members of the public that weighed in on both sides of a proposed wind farm project. Now, the reason they were here for today's County Commissioners meeting is because on the agenda was a proposal to call for an election to implement a planning and zoning board for unincorporated parts of Canadian County. Currently, there is no planning and zoning board. Those who are against a proposed wind farm project say that the creation of such a board would allow for the county to regulate the construction of wind turbines. Now, Apex Wind Energy has proposed a wind farm west of Piedmont that would build 120 wind turbines in parts of Canadian County. Now, there were those who spoke against the wind farm project, but there were also those in the crowd today that said they were maybe not in favor of the wind farm, but were against the creation of a planning and zoning board because they felt like that would take rights away from property owners.
Once you start down this slippery slope of allowing the county to zone your land, there's no telling where it goes.
If you want to live by something tall, go live in the city. Go live by Devon Tower. I mean, that's what these are. These are a bunch of little Devon Towers going up all over the horizon. Please don't make us live with your decision.
Now, after the public had its chance to say its piece, the commissioners voted to go ahead and move forward on an election for a planning and zoning board. An election of the people of Canadian County would be required for a planning and zoning board to be created. Now, an election date hasn't been set. The details are still yet to be worked out. In fact, the motion actually calls for just moving forward on possibly calling for an election in the future.
Even as a conservative commissioner, I would want to go to the citizens and see what the citizens want to do, and the best way to do that is with a vote.
A public hearing actually is going to be scheduled for January 5th. A time and location has not yet been set, but that public hearing will provide a larger venue for members of the public to voice their opinions on wind farms, but more specifically on the creation of a planning and zoning board. For the Piedmont Citizen and PiedmontDaily.com, I'm Ben Felder. Continue to check back with us for more updates on this story as it develops.